What's up, guys? It's Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys. Excuse me. We're coming back at you again today with another video. Today is going to be an autograph recap of everything we got signed at Stocks for Tots. Now, I do want to say, I'm sure this video is going to get lengthy, so for you guys that stay to the end, we greatly do appreciate it, and we do appreciate all the support you guys have been giving us, and welcome to all the new people that's recently subscribed. We appreciate those that maybe has gotten our business card recently, as you see there, and has actually subscribed. This is going to be good. Stocks was pretty decent this year. Of course, there was a couple people that didn't get to come that were initially on the list, and then things come up. You know how it is. But overall, it was a great event. Before I get going, though, I want to send a sincere thank you to Ryan Newman. Not saying that he'll ever see this. The potential could be there. I don't know. But he really helped my son out so much. And shout out to Ryan on, so many levels. It just goes farther than just, him being nice to my son. I actually made a mistake and I left 2 hats that were signed. We were there, and Grayson likes Noah Gragson. He likes Ryan Newman, the people he likes. And going through the line, when we got to those people, I started FaceTiming with Gray so he could be able to see them. And I was telling him that he didn't feel well. Well, Noah signed his race win hats. He had the safety clean and the Victory Lane hat from Martinsville, 2021, when he blew the 2 back tires off. Excuse me. Trying to clear my throat here. Anyways, then Luke was there, and he actually gave Grayson a card. We'll show that in a little bit. They signed it. And then there was Ryan. It was just a lot going on. And yours truly, I told Luke, will you sign the hats? Guess what, guys? I actually forgot to grab the hats, and they were left behind. And when I found out, it was the next day when I unpacked and kind of divvied out everything of mine and his. And oh my goodness, I felt so terrible. So not only to Ryan for helping us get those back, a little text went a long ways, and he actually helped us out. But for the folks at the NC Auto Racing Hall of Fame down there in Mooresville, they actually have it. So we're going to take care of that. And hopefully we can get it back to, home here, we'll have it. So I felt terrible, but anyways, we're almost 3 minutes in and I haven't showed the first thing, but I did want to get that out. But let's get started. Nothing's in particular order. I do want to show I added Mike Wallace to my sprint flag. This is just about retired, guys. I think once I hit 150 names on it, I'm going to retire it. I'm tired of really toting this thing around. And then some of the, you've got autographs they're wanting to bleed around and stuff. And, when it gets to that point, you kind of just got to hang it up. So that's that. And then we've got our Stapleton hat. And somewhere there's going to be the stickers that I got signed. But this is Mitch and Logan. And that turned out really nice on the hat there. He signed in the gold, and then she signed in the silver. They are on YouTube, Stapleton 42. So that's awesome. I got it here. We've got Will Cronkite's business card, and then Tex had gave me that. He didn't sign it, so we'll have that maybe for something down the road. I don't know what we'll do with that. Rick Houston, I don't know how many books he wound up signing, but he was keeping a tally there. And this is the NASCAR's Greatest Race 1992 Hooters 500. And they recently just celebrated, 30 years since this, a couple weeks ago. So fitting that I got it signed and everything. I haven't read it yet, but Rick signed it right there. So that was great. Thanks to Rick Houston for signing that. We got Luke and Noah. Here's one of the pieces. This was Grayson's. That one kind of messed up a little bit, but still a pretty awesome piece there for Grayson. I got him his Steve Park car signed. That's awesome. And then his Kerry Earnhardt. I got that signed. And then I got mine signed as well to match my 124 scale that I have of Carrie. So that was awesome. Great to get those. And then here is the car that Luke Lambert gave Grayson, and, you know, him and Noah both signed it. So that is a pretty slick looking piece. And I really do appreciate them doing that for my son. Grayson's a big Noah Gragson fan. He loves Noah. I don't know what he's going to do now where Noah's moving up. I guess he'll be pulling for Noah, Larson, and Kyle Busch all at the same time. Now, you guys remember me getting the Den 6 in for Ryan Newman. Well, he signed it. He said that's an awesome piece. He already had seen it. I showed him the video and everything a couple weeks ago. But this turned out incredible. In the yellow paint pen. Check that out, guys. Looks amazing. Love that. And that's one of our big prize pieces. And, you know, it was fitting, like I said, that we got this. And the way that we got it, it was just incredible. It couldn't have been any better, and it couldn't happen to any better people. Not bragging on myself. It's more so about my son. And then, you know, the way that Ryan does him. So that was awesome. All right. Going into the next stuff, these are going to be Grayson's cards that I got signed for him. No particular order. Got some David Greens. Like I said, I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as we can. Jerry Nadeau, Donnie Allison. I didn't want to bother him more than I did. And guys, you know, we're going to take we're going to pause for a second. I got to get this off my chest. I mean, you know, thoughts and prayers go out to Bobby Allison. He's not doing well. I don't want to really touch on a whole lot there, but you know, if you were there, you saw it. And you know, for those folks who had, you know, not a lot of respect from what I was seeing, trying to get him, and he just didn't feel like signing. I don't know. It's just terrible to see Bobby like that. But I knew I wasn't going to bother the guy. But thanks to Donnie for signing, and I'm hoping that Bobby can turn around with the way he looked. He didn't look like he felt too well the other night. So keeping going. Kevin LePage, Bobby Dotter. We got Renee Perks. She was Miss Winston. Then we got Carrie Earnhardt. So Grayson got some good additions to his collection. Bill Venturini. There he is again. That one. And that one. Waddell Wilson. I just wish Grayson could have went, but he was not feeling well. Shout out to the NC Hall of Fame, too, for allowing me to get mine and his stuff signed. They could have kind of bucked on that, where I was one, you know, person, but getting two people's stuff. And, I mean, I was legitimately telling the truth. I had no reason to lie. Winston Kelly there, Larry McReynolds. So, shout out to them for that. And it worked out. And I was able to get both of our stuff signed. Dave Marcus. Because Grayson was really devastated that he didn't get to go. But maybe next year. Dale Inman. I guess Grayson could get some of these signed by Petty now. Dale Inman. Doug Herbert on a couple there. And then Greg Anderson. They were talking about how young they look. It was kind of funny hearing them say that. Ryan Newman, Grayson's pal, as always. On those. So those were Grayson's cards that we got signed. And then here are the ones that I got signed. Now, Grayson didn't have some for some of these guys, so that's the deal there. Ron Hornaday. And again, no particular order, just kind of showing you guys everything. David Green. Jerry Nadeau. Love the Dexter's Laboratory car. Any of the Cartoon Network stuff. That was awesome back in the day seeing those. And that's the WCW stuff. Bobby Dotter. Kevin LePage, he had cards laid out there. So I would have liked to have one of each, but I'm not going to do that to the guy. He had a bunch of different ones. Then we got Renee Perks, Miss Winston there. Carrie Earnhardt on a few. He stopped and looked at that one really hard. I guess he was trying to figure out what it was. That's from that Dale set. Bill Venturini. It's great to add him to some of these sets I needed him in. And it was interesting. He said that was his wife. That was the all-female pit crew that he was doing at the time. And I may talk about that on the back. Yep, all-female pit crew. So it's pretty awesome seeing that. And they were really excited to see it. Waddell Wilson. Some there. Winston Kelly, sorry if there are doubles. Steve Wade. Larry Mack. We got a thing there. Use that. Sorry about that. Larry McReynolds. Sorry for the long video. I can't say that enough today, but for you guys that enjoy this, there you go. So you guys should enjoy it. Dave Marcus. And then Dale Inman. A few there. Doug Herbert. Greg Anderson. And then a couple Newmans for me. So now we go into the hero cards, and this could get a little lengthy. So again, I apologize. These are going to be Graysons, and you can see the stack. I mean, I was busting butt getting stuff signed. So we're going to get going into these. No particular order, guys, like I said. First one we've got, we already had Danny Bone. We added Spencer Boyd. Jesse Little was there, but he had already left before I got over there. I was kind of devastated because I wanted to get him and complete that. That would have been awesome, but, you know, things don't always work out. We got Steve Park. This was in like a random lot of stuff, and I just decided to give it to Grayson. I guess it'd be cool to get Mikey on there because he is on the edge there. We got Mike Wallace, Sundrop car. We got some of these. I gave them to Grayson. Bob Pockris. Chris Hacker, I was kind of devastated that he was there because I got some cards for him that I need. Hero cards, that is. There's Steve Park. Martin Truex, we had picked that up on the table. I think he was there, you know. Kim Kuhn. Wish Truex would have had some cards, though. David Reagan. David Reagan. David Reagan. And then we got Spencer Boyd there. See, they kind of got out of order. It is what it is. It's okay. Christian Rose. Ron Hornaday Jr. And then some of these, I think these are like their development drivers. Landon Lewis. I wish Landon and Luke right here would have signed this upcoming card you'll see here in a minute. And I like that one. It's Shop Deegan 38. Interesting there. I didn't notice it till I kind of looked through these. William Sawachi, I guess that's how you say that. Carson Brown, and you'll probably see some doubles, so I do apologize, guys, but I want to show everything. You can see there Luke and Landon there. Blaine Perkins. I'm not showing the back. I don't know who this is. I haven't went back and done it. I just kind of wanted to show it. And then we got some Joe Graff Jr. And Bobby Dotter had already signed these. These were Grayson's. And he wanted to get them, you know, signed by both. So there's those. We got some more Joe Graffs. Like I said, Bobby had already signed these previously, not at the event. And this is the Christmas card. We love that one every year. Me and Grayson do. We got Kyle Lockrow. Nice to see that he looks to be moving up. The higher series. Austin Wayne Self on a couple there. Ryan Vargas, I asked him about the Reddit card. I really want that one because we were on the back of that, but I can't pinpoint one down. Joey Gase was not initially supposed to be on the list, but he showed up, and I wish I would have known it because I actually had stuff that we could have gotten signed here at the house. Bill Venturini, Deb Williams, and then Ralph Shaheen. You can see a lot of these people wrote, "Hey, Grayson," and, you know, that's fine. That's his magazine, Speed Sport. He's the president of it. We got a Donnie Allison. These are all over the place. Matthew Dillner, shout out. Great guy. Gray, thanks for being you. I love Matthew. He's a great friend. Bobby Labonte. Bobby Labonte on this one. Grayson's SRX card. We got Will Cronkite. I liked his new card there. Jesse Punch. Wish she would have had something there to sign. Other than that, Doug Herbert. Greg Anderson. Love this. It matches our, you know, Larson theme, so to speak. HendrickCards.com. Dallas Glenn. We got Herb McCandless. Kerry Earnhardt was happy to see he had a hero card. I don't have that one. And this is the new Kelly Earnhardt Miller card. I don't have that one. And I know Grayson doesn't have that one either, obviously. Brandon Brown, we don't have that one. I think this was Patrick Emmerling. And I'm sad because we had stuff for him as well here at the house. And then this one is Justice Calabro. Says to Grayson. This is the new 2023 Noah Gragson. Kind of the mock. It's just for the time being. Noah Gragson and Luke Lambert on that one. That's awesome. Will Power was nice to... I think that was my first ever IndyCar driver I've ever met. Andy Lally card, but it was Bobby Dotter. He had these signing them. Mike Wallace. Jesse Little. Larry McReynolds, was cool to see that card. We don't have that one. Shona Robinson. May try and get Jeremy Mayfield to sign that. And then Grayson got to talk to Tex on the phone via FaceTime, and he was happy to see that, so he signed that for him. I think Grayson's already got one of those, but never can have too many of those, I'm sure. Peyton Urey and Tony Urey, that's his son. And then we got Wyatt Miller. Nice to see that he's learned to write his last name. That's awesome. Got some progress there. And then Mike Wallace. So all those were Grayson's. We'll get into mine now. And we are about 16 and a half minutes in. I think we're doing good for the time. I'm going to try and get through this. So bear with me. This is my stack, if you wonder. There you go. We got Jerry Nadeau. That is an awkward card. It really is. Mitchell Stapleton. And then you got Logan. We got two of their stickers. Those were actually mine. Then we got Spencer Boyd, Steve Wade, and Rick Houston on the Scene Vault. I don't think I have that version of the card. Jerry Cook. Renee Perks. We grabbed both of her cards, different ones there. Waddell Wilson. Some of these people would only hand me the one, and it was just kind of crazy. So, Tex Powell. Austin Cindric. I think Grayson has that one too, but it's over there in the other stack. This is Jerry Nadeau. I don't think I have that one. We got Ron Hornaday Jr. I think I have that card. And if I do have some of these myself and Grayson don't have them, he'll get them. Mike Wallace, he talked about how he don't think he's ever saw that card. And I remember when I got that given to me, they said that was a rare card. Mike Wallace. Let me turn this stack around here. Mike Wallace again. I think he was giving that one out. And a shout out to these people for signing as much as they did. David Reagan. I knocked out quite a bit of things that we were carrying around for some time. David Reagan. David Reagan. David Reagan. There's NASCAR Hall of Fame Winston Kelly. He is like head over that. Austin Wayne Self. Dink Widenhouse. Great to see he had a new card. Hadn't got that one before. We got Frank Spittles. Spencer Boyd. We're all over the place in these stacks. Spencer Boyd. And that's Spencer Boyd. Got Christian Rose. Sorry, like I said, some of these are doubles. You know, I got them. He got them. Jerry Nadeau on the Cartoon Network card. Jerry Nadeau with Bill Elliott and Dan Marino. Love to have that one triple signed. There's Ron Hornaday again. Landon Lewis. Luke Morey. There's William again. Sorry for the doubles. Carson Brown. I know we've done seen these. That one again. Like I said, I got me and him one each. So Jerry Nadeau. Grayson's going to probably have to have a new binder. He's already got like 3. It's filling up fast. David Green, I had that one, and he was giving this one out. He also had some more. I would have loved to have grabbed one of each, but it was just crazy, you know, trying to do. I had these Kevin LePages to get signed. And then Jeff Fuller, he said that's already been signed. He thought it had, but it hadn't. So now it has been signed right there. Jeff Fuller. There's that again. Almost looks like Mason something. I don't know. Joe Graff, he signed these for me. Let's see here. Try to keep this moving. We're 20 minutes in. I'm trying, guys. It's a lot. Grand total that we got was 278. 282, I think, when you count in the hats that I haven't showed. Kyle Lockrow. Austin Self. Again there. So we done really, really good. Ryan Vargas, and I apologize for multiples of the same. That's why I'm kind of moving a little bit faster. Joey Gase. But I like showing you guys. Bill Venturini. Shout out to David Ham. I don't know if he'll see this or not, but Racing Roots, check him out. Subscribe to him. I wish he would give me a shout out like that. Get our channel growing there a little bit more than it already is. Wendy Venturini. I gave her this gold to use, and she's like, oh my goodness, that looks beautiful. So it did sign well. Deb Williams. I got a Ralph Shaheen book there. Matthew Dillner. I wish they would get Mike Davis. I need Mike Davis on the back of my download card. Kim Coon signed these. I was telling her it's crazy how I would get Jacqueline, then I would get Kristen, and I need one more, but one of these are completely signed. See, I need Jacqueline on that one. I already got Brooke. Same thing there. It's crazy. And then this one is actually done. She was saying, I don't have a red. I don't have a red. I was like, no, it's no problem. It would look great signed in red, obviously, but that one is done, and I'm happy about that. And then we've got, I think this is Tom Baker. This is actually his first edition of this magazine, Volume 1, Number 1. So that's a new magazine called the Steering Wheel Nation. Check them out, guys. Bobby Labonte. Signed some more here. And I screwed up here in a minute. You'll see why. There's his modified. Man, got that on the front. I should have had it turned over so he would see it, because we already got Deacon on it. But it's okay. It's no problem. Will Cronkite. Got Stapleton there. And then Jesse Punch. Doug Herbert. I know we've been seeing a lot of these. I apologize again. Greg Anderson. Jason Line. Dallas Glenn, Herb McKinnis. Like I said, some of these guys I only got one of because it was just so congested. Don Miller. He's the guy who put the show on. Kelly Earnhardt Miller. There's Brandon Brown. Patrick Emmerling again. Justice Calabro. There's Noah and Luke. That was a different willpower. He handed me that one. There's that one. Larry Mack. Bobby Dotter. I think most of these you guys have done seen already. Probably boring y'all to death. Mike Wallace. Jesse Little. Shona Robinson. Stacks won't slide here. Peyton Urey and Tony Urey Jr. Wyatt Miller. And then Renee Perk, she was excited to see these. I actually gave her one of those Winston cards. So she signed that. Marilyn Green was initially supposed to be there, but she didn't show up. I think she had, like, with all the sickness and stuff going around. Then I got this Steve Park sign. It's one of those flip-out posters. I think I sold one of those in my auction. Then I had this Steve Park. And this Carey. And the final piece is Mr. Bobby Dotter. And he's so used to writing 08, and then he said, and 79. He meant to write just 79, so that was cool. But that is everything in a nutshell. That was a ton of stuff, guys. Like I said, I think we got 278. When you factor in the two hats signed, it's like 282. Insane. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry this is 24 and a half minutes long, but we wanted to get it out to you guys. If you enjoyed it, leave us a like. If you're watching this, you're not subscribed, please consider and do so. I don't beg for that. I allow you guys to choose if you want to or not. And, hey, leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought. And if you saw us, we appreciate you guys speaking to us. We had several people do that. And that's always nice to meet you guys. And if you were there, let us know. And we will see you guys later. It's Danny and Grace, Cards and Toys. Thanks so much for watching. And we'll see you guys later. Take care, guys. God bless.